Scout Garnsey, and I'm from Texas.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm also from Texas. One of my first experiences with Japan was my dad showing me Kurosawa Akira films. So I've really liked Shichinin no Samurai or Rashomon. And so I've gotten kind of that was kind of my first experience with Japan, so I've always found that a bit interesting. But then I've also liked the anime such as Studio Ghibli films. It's really cool, and they're like, oh, we're super serious, and we gotta do this, and then to shoot him with one, there's like, ho, 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 ho. Like, here's how a film, like, cuts off the arm, and there's just blood, and there's like, there's not that much blood.
I understand.
There's not that much blood.
There's not that much blood.
There's not that much blood.
You can't have that much blood. I like Totoro. He's gigantic and fluffy.
Where is he? He's next door. He's Tonari.
And then I also, when I was younger, I liked all the Naruto. I think Naruto has a lot of really good things that just kind of like connect with everybody. The idea of like wanting to be the best and wanting to get friends and stuff like that.
Probably slower is the big thing that people think that Japanese movies are more slower.
I feel like overacting too, though. This probably isn't true, but supposedly in Japanese movies, like people are like, "Bikkurishita," you know, like overacting a little bit sometimes. Not all the time, but I mean, it's not true. It's a stereotype, I think.
I think one thing is that a lot of Japanese movies know they're ridiculous, so they'll just make themselves so ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's some movie about this woman who's a pianist, and her boyfriend is a conductor. And it's just so over the top. Everything is just like,
oh my gosh, have you seen Handsome Suits? Have you seen Handsome Suits?
I haven't seen Handsome Suits.
Over the top. Oh my goodness. They have like the komachi and the different, like, what is it, the puns? What are the other puns? He does this at one point. I don't remember. Anyway, but they're like, that one was really over the top. And I've seen a lot of movies like that. Like, when you watch martial art movies from Japan, they're so different from China. Because China, at least most of the time, makes them serious. But Japan is just like, screw it.
That's one thing. I feel like in America, we don't think of Japan as martial arts, because we think China is martial arts. So like,
but Japan could. They need to get it out there and be more serious with their martial arts movies. I'm serious about this. It needs to happen because they have like karate and judo and jiu-jitsu and like all these great martial arts, but they don't do anything with them movie-wise. And when they do, like if you look at like K-Girl, Karate Girl, like it's just so silly. There's no blood, and they use swords. They slash someone open, and his back isn't even, like, his clothes are still intact. Like, they cut his arm, and there's nothing there, but he's like, ah, and he falls to the ground. It's like, what? That's ridiculous. It's the exact opposite of anime. Like, I saw a guy get sliced in the back 3 times. 3 times. No blood. And his uniform wasn't even cut open, and then he died. From what? There was nothing.
Hi, I'm Teresa from Germany. I study Japanese and I like Japanese food and Japanese fashion. I like the Studio Ghibli films like Chihiro or Totoro. And I like them because they are really cute and there are many Japanese symbols and things of Japanese life and folklore are inside those movies and everybody can understand them, so everybody thinks, oh, it's so cute and nice stories. If you ask German people what do you think about Japanese films in general, they would say it's all a samurai movie or ninja movie. They don't know so much about Japanese movie except anime and Ghibli, and I think they are still not so, the variety of Japanese films is not so well known in Germany.
Honza Volny. I come from Czech Republic in Central Europe. One of those could be Kurosawa Akira no Rengoku to Jigoku. The story of the movie is really strong, and I like the actors, Mifune Toshiro and Tatsuya Nakadai. Anyway, I like the actors, I like the story, I like how the movie is done, even though it's a little bit rough. It's a very well done movie, I think. Many people, I think, have heard about the Seven Samurai, Shichin no Samurai. So the samurai image is one of the few images we have in the Czech Republic about Japanese movies. Also, the influence of Studio Ghibli is very, very strong, so many people know these well. Like I said, Mononoke Hime, Sento Chihiro no Kamikakushi, these movies are kind of well known. And the third image might be anime in general, and things like Naruto, also Pokemon. These things used to be very popular in the Czech Republic like 5-10 years ago, and they are still very popular now. There are still quite a lot of people in the Czech Republic who somehow say they love Japan because they really like anime and they haven't seen Japan themselves, not even on a picture basically, but things like that.
Hello, my name is Babette. I'm from France. So my favorite Japanese movie is called Okami Kodomo Ame to Yuki. I really like the director who also made Tokyo Kakeru Shoujo and Summer Wars. I really love the art, the character, and the story. It's really moving, but also really funny sometimes. So yeah, that's what I like. For French people, I think Japanese movie, the image that we have is that it's kind of slow. Like they don't speak a lot, so it can be a little bit boring. But yeah, that's the image that we have of Japanese movie.
Hi, my name's Christine. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is in America. Anything Ghibli? Well, all of the main characters are women. Like American movies, like Disney movies, it's normally... Well, there are women main characters, but they're not portrayed very strongly. They're like kind of damsels in distress or seem very weak. But the way Ghibli's movie portray them is they're very strong. There's like growth and development. I think it's really good for, you know, young women or young girls to see that.
Hi, I'm Elena, and I'm from Pennsylvania in America, and I like Sea. I like Howl's Moving Castle because Howl is really cool, and the backgrounds are really gorgeous. Yeah, and I also like Adrenaline Drive because it's like a crime comedy, so it's really funny but adventure too.
Like the endings are always like really ambiguous. Like at the end of Spirited Away, they kind of just get in the car and go, and there's no like conclusion.
Also, sometimes with like romance movies, someone always gets some sort of terminal illness. And the ending dies, and I don't like that. Yeah.